So in week 5.1, we need to implement the related functions for the double linked list. So these are the functions we need to implement for double linked list. The first one is before. The before is return a inode type, and it is a public, so that we can use these functions outside this type. So look at the parameter. We have a parameter node. So these functions we will find the nodes before the current. So if the node is new, and we throw a new reference expression. Sorry. And this is an error, so we throw this error. And if it isn't new, we create a node named node current to make this parameter as node. This node is the type we defined at the top. This one we have defined on the top, and adjust if the parents, and this is the indexed before the current node. If the parent is new, it means that we don't have the before nodes, so we throw a valid operation error here. And if it is head, so we will return this, but we have another adjust this. If it is head, so the head is nothing but the default one. We can see here we define the head, the default one. So if it is head, it means it is the last node, so it couldn't have the parents one, so it return new, else it will return the parents. And the next is add first. At first, we have functions add between, so we just use these functions, and that's fine here. And add before we add a node, and before this value, this is an index, so we add this before this index. So look at the first line. The first line is create a new node and change the before type to node. And if the current node is new, it will throw a argument no expression error. And if it is equal to first, it stands for it is the first is because we need to add every node before the header, so we use add first function here. And else, so we use add between functions here, and that's fine. And add after is the same as add before. The only different things is this one. We need to adjust whether it is the last, so we use add last here instead of add first. And the clear is clear all the data in double link, so we use a while loop and make the indexed to new, and then make the count 0. So the we remove a node here, and the same thing is to change the node type to node because it's inode here, and named node current. So if node is new and through the arguments new expressions error, and we try to find this where it is, and this is remove the index, remove the relevance, remove the relevance between two nodes, and then count -1, and this is remove. For the remove first, we just use the remove function, and we got a first properties here. And if first is new, because if first is new, so the double link is empty, so we can't remove anything, so we throw an error here. Else we remove the first, and remove last is the same operation as remove first, but the different thing is this parameter is the last. So this is what this week did, and let's look at the result. So the result is correct. So yep, that's all. Thank you.